Hey there, Soul Shines. It's Michelle here, and it's a creative expressions video. Today I am recording on Saturday, kind of late in the day, so I apologize for the lighting. My dream is a good lighting setting. Well, that's a part of my dream. What's I gonna say? So Thursday here in the United States was Thanksgiving, and I spent it pretty much alone. My daughter decided to be home because she wasn't feeling well, but she pretty much was in bed until 5 p.m. My son left around 1 to go to his dad's to join his siblings for Thanksgiving dinner. Then he came home and went to bed so he could go to work on Friday. So it was pretty much me. The other 3 kids were with their dads. And of course my son's in Washington. And it's okay. But the thing is that's the day I was supposed to record, and I didn't have a lot of ambition for that. And my cleaning routine has been thrown off this week. Between the crazy Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, literally feeling like Saturday. This is my 3rd Saturday in a row. Oh, that's what it feels like. But it's thrown my cleaning schedule off, as well as rearranging some things this week because of the situation with my son on Wednesday. So, yeah. Anyway, today I've been pretty productive, and that's pretty nice. I have an acquisition to show you. I want to talk about finished objects and works in progress and all the things. So, as usual, there will be chapters below, and let's get started. So let's start with my acquisitions. First of all, I've got these. These are just so stinking adorable to me. I don't know why, but they are. I always have the hardest time opening them too. They are little scissors. I got them off of Amazon. I read the reviews. Everybody said they were really good. The little snippers that I had were not, so just to fold them up, you kind of squish them together, and I like to make sure the blades are close together because otherwise it looks funny. So everything's just close together. Anyway, yeah, a lot of the little snippers and stuff, they go dull or they're just cheap, but these had really good reviews, and I got 4 of them for I don't know, somewhere around $6 or something like that. So I didn't mind, and that means I have one for my purse. It's got a little thingy here, so I'm gonna get a keychain or something and put them on my keychain, so I have them on my keychain. And then have a few to, stick around in bags and stuff. So I'm excited for this little acquisition. My next acquisition is I got a couple of things of yarn. So these yarns here, it's Puna. It's from Drops Puna Natural Mixed, soft and warm in superfine alpaca. So this is from Drops. What did that say? Made in Peru. And it is a yarn group B, which is, I don't know. I guess it's a DK. It kind of could be a fingering. 4mm needles is what this suggests, but it always depends on what you're making. So 21 stitches per 10 by 10 knitted square. 21 stitches and 28 rows. And then these are 50-gram balls. I got 2 of them. And they have 120 yards. So it's 50 grams, 1.8 ounces, 110 meters, or 120 yards. And the contents is 100% alpaca. Oh, I forgot to see if I can find the color. It just says color number 8, so it doesn't have a color number. But I did get 2 of these, and I made a little swatch. I knitted a little swatch here. And it's so soft. I forgot how soft it was. I've been working with acrylic, and this is so soft. I did not bind off my edge here. I just didn't care. Mostly my little swatch is twofold. One, to get an idea of how many stitches per inch so I can make my project. And the other was so my son could decide if he wanted this or if he wanted two yarns held together. Which he wanted, what he wanted to get and stuff like that. So I don't know, did I not? I swear I made another. I should have swatched somewhere of 2 together, I think. And it's probably with wherever the other one of these is. So the plan is to use one and make him gloves. I have never made gloves before, so I'm really excited about this. I am not casting them on yet because I ordered knitting needles. So when I first started kind of getting into knitting a couple of years ago, I bought a whole bunch of cheap yarn or cheap needles because number one, I didn't know if I was gonna be doing more, if I liked it or not. I didn't know if I was gonna like knitting. I didn't know what size I wanted. There was like so many factors, and so I had bought some really cheap bamboo ones. I hate them. I had bought some really cheap metal ones, and I don't love those ones. The yarn gets caught and stuff. But I used that to do a test swatch to get an idea for if you liked the fabric. It'll be close enough that for him it won't matter, but I might be a good girl and reknit this to make sure that I do have an accurate stitch count with the needles. And the needles are supposed to come tomorrow. So I bought some Chaogu red, I guess they're called red lace, I don't know, but whatever size needle I needed. So I'm excited to start those, but I can't start them until later. I love that I'm not allergic to alpaca. Alpaca doesn't have lanolin in it, and I think that's what the real problem with wool is. But I love that because I want to use a really good insulating fabric, and alpaca is also good and insulating, just a different, they use different qualities to get that insulation, so I'm excited for that. All right, I'm gonna switch over to my dashboard thingy that I have to make sure I talk about things. Okay, so for the finished object, I can't show it to you. I mean, like technically I could, but I choose not to. Actually, no. I would be a big mess if I did because of where it's at right now. But my finished object is my present for my Secret Santa. I'm participating in the Armchair Chef Secret Santa, and I'm really excited about who I got. I haven't mailed it off yet. Hopefully Monday, if not Tuesday, because I'm also waiting on something for that. I really wanted to give a particular thing along with the package, and so I also ordered that off Amazon. But it also is coming tomorrow, so hopefully when you're watching this, I have everything ready and it's going in the mail. Or if you're watching it after Monday, maybe it's already in the mail. That would be so exciting. So that's my one finished object. So let's talk in between things. I don't remember if I showed you any of these. I think I did. I think I showed you the orange fish. Right? Finished that and had that ready for the hat. I have this one. Little manta ray, stingray kind of thing. I'm really excited about that one. I have a jellyfish, and that's stinking cute. It's hard to tell, but there are like threads of, along with the little tentacle things, so that's interesting. So I got that. And then this is how far I am on the next one. So hopefully next week I will have a finished hat to show you. And then I will only have one more hat to make. So that's exciting. And I'm getting there. These are so cute. They are so fun. And I have been absolutely loving them. And let's talk about the tithing hat. The tithing hat frustrates me. I took it with me to Friendsgiving because I was hoping to get somewhere. And what I ended up with was a confusing mess. I don't know if I can explain it, but basically where the joining side of the, because I work in Magic Loop, and where the joining side was, it was kind of laddering, but it was like really like far apart. It was weird. And so I ended up undoing it and starting over again, which is why I'm frustrated, because I probably had about this much done last time. The difference is I did one by one this time. I don't know. I felt like doing one by one this time. But like right here, it's a little bit on the loose side here. But it was really weird and long and loose, and I swear I was missing the little bars and stuff. I was so confused. So this side doesn't ladder on me, but this side apparently is laddering. I don't know why. And maybe just when I close this up it will be fine. But anyway, I'm probably going to do about that much more and then start into the stockinette for the hat. I have decided I was going to try and give hats to cancer patients, and I know that's a very worthy cause. But I really didn't know where to look. The online things are confusing, and I would have to send them through the mail, crazy things like that. There is a lady in my neighborhood that goes to church with me, and she works with homeless people. There's a church in Provo that she goes and helps out at, and so I'm making arrangements to give all of the hats that I have finished to her to take to the homeless people. Some of them may not go directly to homeless. They may go to some of the people that are kind of transitioning, because some of them are definitely more feminine, girly hats. But I am sure that the boy hats will be put well to use. So, and I know that even though some of the homeless are men, I'm sure that even they would appreciate some of the feminine hats, because I don't know about in Provo, but I know in downtown Salt Lake there are homeless that are, like trans or gay or whatever, and they might be interested in that kind of thing, even though society is pushing them aside. It might be nice for them to have a pretty hat. I don't know. So that's what I'm going to do with the hats. I'm going to get them to her to take to this church that gives things to the homeless in Provo. And then I will probably just kind of tend to work with more masculine yarns and stuff, I think, in the future. depending on what I have and what I choose. I don't know. But that's kind of the story with the tithing hats. I have not made enough progress on my son's socks to even say I have. I've done, 2-3 rows over the last week. It's just how it is. I did start another knitting project. I was going to do it crochet, but I have so many crochet projects right now that my hands are actually kind of getting mad at me. And I haven't had a lot going on with knitting. I'll have the gloves and then my tithing hat. And that's kind of, other than trying to do socks, that's kind of it. So I started this. And this is how far I got. I just did it the night before last. It's one sitting. And it's got the provisional cast on, which is what that green is. So that green will not be there in the finished thing. This is using the Christmas Universe from Hobie. Super sparkly, super fun. I liked the crochet pattern that I was going to use, and it definitely, I think, would have been faster. But like I said, my hands wanted to do some knitting, and I wanted to try doing some knitting. So this is going to be a shoulder wrap thing. I will leave the link down below. It's supposed to kind of be almost like an infinity scarf, like so it sits here, and then it's got a twist in it. So when I connect this to the other side, I should be twisting it before I connect it, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm kind of excited for this. It will be fun. I will be learning new things. And including I've never actually done a provisional cast on before, so that was kind of cool. Do I have anything left in here? No, let me look at this thing again. So, snake updates are going to be next week, and the 100 Days of Christmas I will put here. The only other project, and this is where most of my focus has been on Thanksgiving and yesterday, and some today, but not as much today, has been what I am making for Judy's Creations in Crochet is hosting the Flower of the Month Cal. It's a really, really, really gorgeous flower. I will put it up here so that you guys can see. I found a really, really beautiful yarn that is the blue, that is the main color of that picture. I'm really excited about it. I am so excited for this project, but I'm not going to show you guys because a part of my fun is like kind of keeping it a mystery. But when I do reveal it, maybe next week, hopefully, I'm debating about whether I put its own unique, like its own reveal segment, like a segment in my creative expressions, or doing its own separate video. Let me know what you would prefer. And I'm going to hopefully have that done in the next week or so. A majority of it is done. Enough of it is done that if I don't completely finish it by Judy's deadline, which Tuesday, Wednesday, 27th. Today's the 25th. I don't remember if her date was the 27th or the 28th. I'm going to have to go back and check. But if I don't have it completely done, I have it enough done that I can take a picture and share her with her. And so that's good. Like, it's mostly done. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited. I have so many things that are coming kind of to an end. 100 Days of Christmas, today was day 71. So when you're watching this, it'll be day 73. And it's getting long, and like there's only a month left. That's crazy. The snakes, Millie is staying great up to date, and she only has, a little over a month left. And the grandkids snakes, I'm not sure when Planet June is putting out the tail pattern bit. Hopefully soon. I'm going to kind of do some digging and making sure that I already have that after I get Judy's Cal project done. But those are kind of some of it. Like, this hat, I finished this piece, and then I work on the actual hat part. And then I only have one more hat to make. And Millie's almost done. The grandkids snakes are almost done. My Judy's Cal project's almost done. We've got a month for the hats, and then I just kind of have some knitting stuff. And then, let's see. Let me think about all my kits. I have a present for Cheyenne. I might do more. I have a plan currently for Zach. His is the gloves that I get to learn, and hopefully get them made by Christmas. That would be really cool if I could. So then I have the Judy's project, that Cal is for my Kalani. Hiram's project is done. Amy's project is done. Oh, that's whose else I have a project for. Cheyenne's boyfriend. I was like, there is somebody else. So I will be starting that probably the first week of December. We'll see. Kind of depends on how things go this next week. So that's pretty much it. Life updates besides what I told you about with the holidays. My daughter's currently with her boyfriend at his Thanksgiving. I will have to say, I don't like admitting this, but I'm feeling a little sad and left out. My kids, they went to their dad's, and then they went to St. George to their step-grandparents' house for Thanksgiving, and they're, I'm sure, having a great time down there. And so they're having Thanksgiving feasts, and Cheyenne got invited to her boyfriend's Thanksgiving feast, and my son, who's at work right now, he actually went up to his dad's Thanksgiving feast, and if it hadn't have been for my friend inviting me to Friendsgiving last weekend, I literally would have had nothing Thanksgiving-ish. And I'm very grateful for that my children have places to be, and I'm very grateful that they have good relationship with the people that they're with right now and that kind of thing. But there's a part of me that feels kind of sad that the other people, like in my church, don't bother to find out if everybody's taken care of. Not taken care of like, here's your meal, let me give you a big turkey to make, which is their typical, but like, do you have somebody to be with? Because it would be nice. And I don't know if I'm the only one, but I'm trying to think about who I go to church with that are single right now. And I didn't know one of them was single until yesterday, but she probably had dinner with her family. And another one definitely had dinner. I mean, like, most of them have family to have dinner with. Maybe people just assumed. I guess it's a fair assumption. But they also know that my children aren't here every other week. So, I don't know. So there's a part of me feeling a little bit bummed and left out. But hey, I got plenty of alone crochet time. I was able to super make progress on this project that I didn't want my son to see. The part that I'm working on now, if he sees me working on that, he will have no clue what it is. But if he would have seen me working on the other part, he would have totally known what it was. And so, yeah. So, yeah. Not much else to say. Not much else going on. My son likes his job. That's awesome. And hopefully we can get some other changes happening and going on. It feels like something has shifted in my life and things are getting better. And I'm really excited about that. And I hope they continue to improve. I guess that's it today. So let me find a jellyfish. Because it's so cute. Remember to let your light shine through your creations. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.